So the next point down the list of things that you have to get off the road and prepare everybody for is
Yeah.
reactions.
Yeah.
A drug addict is not going to go, yes, let's go to rehab.
Right. Right. Right.
There's going to be a whole lot of emotions and things like this that are being displayed during the intervention. So, how does the handling the reactions and being able to face the reaction, how does that interact with the process, and how do you prepare the families for that?
Well, that's one of the things I ask him. Well, how do you think he's going to act? When we sit down and we go over this scenario and we, role play to a degree, how do you think they're going to take? What do you think? What's their normal reaction? Oh, he's going to get mad. He's going. I don't. We're going to make him mad. Well, okay. I mean, we're probably going to make him mad. I mean, nobody. The truth is, everybody gets the idea. Well, he's got to want it for himself. That is true. The person needs to want to change their life, but nobody ever wants to go to rehab. Nobody, under any circumstances. It's not like you graduate high school and say, "Man, I hope I can go to rehab by the time I'm 25 years old," or 35 for me. But the thing of it is that there's something in the environment that's forced them into the program, and we hope to be able to, the person has to want to change their life. Matter of fact, the truth is the treatment center won't take them with that if they're not willing to sign up for the treatment. So there's only two places that'll take you unwillingly. That's the psychiatric hospital or a jail. So we have to be prepared for any reaction that we're going to get. And we have to be willing. And very seldom do I get a resounding yes. We go through the process. We get the person thinking about it. They deep down they want to change. A lot of times they're looking for a face saver, like something to save face on agreeing to get help, because they feel like a failure. They think they feel like a failure at that point. But we, if they, I've had people, a kid, he was so high on methamphetamine one time he jumped out of a third-story window to get away, to run, and I told him, so we need to block off the windows, because we want to confront if he's high. And they said, oh, he won't jump out the window. And sure enough, he did. He ended up, he jumped out the window, jumped over a 6-foot stockade fence, and then run off down the street. He ended up getting thrown in jail. He was in jail for about 3 days and finally came down enough to where we could go talk to him. And then he was actually a super nice kid once he wasn't high. So, but he had to go through all that. But we had to be, we prepared for, and anytime family says, oh, well, he won't do that, I always expect them, well, they probably will. But we have to be not only expecting the reaction, but also willing to endure it and not react to that person.
That's interesting point I was about to bring up. I have seen in my days of dealing with addicts the addict trying to coax their mother into not sending them away. Is that something that you've observed?
Well, yeah. I mean, they'll say, "Oh, I won't use drugs. I'm going to stop. I told you I was going to stop. You can drug test me every day. I'll do this. I'll do that." And what they're asking you to do is now manage their addiction for them. They're asking you to now go to the trouble of having to drug test, having to have more sleepless nights and worry and fret, and versus them now confronting the problem themselves and stepping up to the plate. And admittedly, going to get treatment is a scary thing. It is in reality. The person a lot of anxiety builds up. I remember the day that I went, and the alternative for me was doomsday. I was going to prison if I didn't go. But I still, when I made the decision to go, I got nervous. Like, oh, I'm going to go confront something and do something there's something I don't know, that I don't know what
So
I'm expecting.
how do you handle with the mother and their maternal instinct? Or the I'm a soft-hearted mother, and
Yeah.
I can't tolerate. I can't take can take it when my son is like crying and telling me that he's reformed, that he's on his way. And so how do you handle the mother before the intervention takes place?
That's a great question. There's some preparation that goes into it, and we have to, again, go through that process with the person and make sure that they're willing to, be able to experience that. And that's where sometimes will bring in another family member, whether they're actively or necessarily, influential with the addict or not. At least they can come in from a ground support type of thing with the person. In other words, like they'll be there to support the mother in her decision and stay strong, because the motherly or humanitarian instinct does kick in. You automatically want to, help this person and try to and believe the person. But the truth is it's not the real person, because, the real person would see the sanity and actually getting help,
Got it. Yeah, that's an important point here. The person that you have in front of you, the addicted
Yeah.
person, is not the real person. The real person is way behind the addiction.
Yes.